my friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been watching my channel for the last couple of weeks, you know that I'm getting ready to head down to Florida. If by chance this is your first video of mine, then welcome to the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. We have been preparing for the last couple of weeks to get ready to run down to Daytona Bike Week on motorcycles from Colorado, which is right down the plan. Trip is 2,000 miles down, 2,000 miles back, and then probably 1,000 while we're there. So we're gonna need an oil change when we get back for sure. But so the last couple of weeks have been prep to get ready to go. We have 4 weeks left before we leave, so I'm just trying to get everything covered and make sure that I don't forget anything. And since I'm prepping and going through all of our tools and all that stuff to get ready to go, I thought I'd put together the video. I mean, I'm already checking out and making sure that I have everything I need, so I might as well show you guys what I'm packing and how I'm gonna pack it in the bike. And so let's just jump right into the video. This week's video is all about the toolkit I carry in one of the side bags, and we're going to do two things on this video today. I'm going to give you the basic toolkit that most manufacturers recommend. If you go out and you buy an already pre-made toolkit, most of those toolkits are fairly similar if they're designed for the Harley-Davidson. So we'll walk through that, and I'll tell you what most of those people recommend. That way you don't have to do any extra added research, unless you want to, of course. That's all up to you. And then also, I have a little bonus right after that, and I'll cover a few extra things that I like to carry, and that should cover it. Let's jump right into the video. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I have 3 kits for the motorcycle, and this is the tools kit. It starts off with a 5-compartment bag that just rolls up and tucks in with 2 little handles here, so you can take it wherever you want to go. A little strap to keep it all connected together. And then I have 5 different compartments that I put stuff in, and they just zip together. And then every good mechanic carries a few gloves. So I have Nerdle gloves. And then we'll just work left to right on this. This is actually a bungee that I used to use with crotch rockets if I needed to strap something down to the tank or something to the back seat. And it just has a few hooks. It's got 3 hooks on each side, and then you can bungee down whatever you're trying to keep together. And then I carry a little container of super glue, and I carry 2 different zip tie size. I carry a smaller one and a medium one, and these are real heavy duty. I think they're rated for 25 or 35 pounds. And then I do carry a few in the trunk that are rated for 75 pounds. And I think they're 2 feet or 2.5 feet long. They're really big ones. And then this is a spark plug gap so that you can adjust your spark plugs. Roll of electrical tape. This is 12 gauge wire. I just carry a roll of wire just in case we have to splice something together or rewire it. And then I carry both red and blue Loctite. And then from there, I carry 7 different sizes of Torx bits, ranging from, well, the 3 you're going to really need on the Torx bits are the 40, the 27, and the 25 for Harley Davidson. Most of this kit is fairly recommended by most of the people that put together a toolkit will recommend most of these to you. There's a few odds and ends that I carry separately from the others, but most of these are a fairly common setup. This is the 5/8 spark plug socket. This is a little bit of a swivel here, so you can put it on the end of your ratchet and maybe get into a tight spot. So I carry that. And then I carry a few sockets. These are metric sockets, 10 millimeter, and then the 10 millimeter is going to be your important one. So I carry a short 10 millimeter and a long 10 millimeter, along with a few extra up and down the middle. And then on the standard sizes, you're going to want to have 5/16, 3/16, 5/32, and an 1/8. I carry a lot of the extra standard sockets, but the 3 you definitely want to carry are the 1/2 inch, the 7/16, and the 3/8. And then I carry all 3 of the socket sizes, because you never know which one you're going to need, or which one, you know, if somebody loans you a socket and you don't have the right ratchet, then you're in trouble there. And then I carry the 4-inch extension and the 2-inch extension in all 3 of those. Moving on. This is a little pin setup that is that you can expand out, and it's got a magnet on the end. So if you drop a bolt or you lose a nut somewhere, you need to get it out from underneath the an engine compartment, you've got that option. And then I carry the standard Phillips screwdrivers and the flathead. Carry 1 of each of those. And then I carry 2 sets of pliers. I carry a needle nose locking plier, and I carry a standard locking plier. 8-inch crescent wrench. And then the gerbering tool is kind of nice every now and then. I keep it a little more handy. I keep it, it free floats in the bag. So this just gives me quick access to a couple things: a knife, wire cutters, a wrench, can opener, so on. And then I also carry 1 tie down. You never know when you're going to need a tie down or paracord, so I always carry both of those. I have these in every single vehicle. It's nice to keep that stuff handy. And then I'm also carrying both the standard and the metric Allen keys. In the Allen hex keys, the only ones you're really going to need are 5/16, 3/16, 5/32, and an 1/8. Those are the ones that Harley uses the most. And then actually, while I was out on one of my rides, I found this guy, and this guy is pretty cool. It's actually the 3 Torx keys you use. And then on top of the 3 Torx keys you use for the Harley, this also has 4 Allen wrenches that you'll use for the Harley. This is actually made by Cruise Tools, and it's actually designed for Harley Davidson riders. So Cruise, C-R-U-Z Tools, comes in handy. You'll like this a lot. And it's fairly small and easy to carry, so I always carry that as well. One of the reasons I carry extra tools is because it's not always the Harley Davidson stuff that you're going to use tools for. There are a lot of people that put aftermarket accessories on their motorcycle, and sometimes you need a different size ratchet or a different size Allen wrench. So it's nice to carry a few extra things, and it doesn't take up too much more room. I have plenty of room to carry all of these accessories. And then last but not least are the wrenches. So I carry 2 of each, and on the wrenches you're going to need 9/16, half, 7/16, 3/8, and then the only metric is your 10 millimeter. Alright, and that's the basic setup for my tools. Stick around and we'll go over real quick some bonus tools that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I carry every time we go somewhere. Okay, that was the fairly basic toolkit setup that if you go out and jump on Revzilla, for example, and buy a Harley pre-made toolkit, you'll find most of those tools, and there's a few that we haven't talked about yet, and we're going to just jump right in and cover a few extra tools. The only thing I didn't get to mention to you was I left out the duct tape. I had to go get some more, so I did talk about duct tape, but I didn't add it into the kit yet, so I just wanted to mention that we had left it out. And from there we should be good. So let's finish up the bonus footage and the few extra things I like to carry on top of the basic toolkit, and we'll get finished up. Let's jump right in. Okay, and as promised, I put together my bonus tools that I want to talk about real quick, just to give you a little extra information. This is my tool bag rolled up, and as you can see, it's not real big. It fits in the side bag, and I like that a lot. One of the things that, well, we'll just start left to right and work our way down. So, one of the things that I started carrying on the Harley comes from the crotch rocket. So when I used to ride the motorcycle, I had a crotch rocket that I did a little track riding with, and when you ride on the track, you have to safety wire everything on the motorcycle that could come loose or could come off on the track. So what you end up doing is drilling holes in like caps, and then you'll take wire and wire it from the cap to a spot on the motorcycle so you don't lose it. And that's what this setup is for. So this is just standard safety wire. And then this wrench is designed to grab the 2 wires together, and what you do is it twists the wrench so that it winds the wire together. So I carry those. I don't safety wire everything on my Harley. I just carry the wire because sometimes you need something a little stronger then duct tape and zip ties. And that's the other thing that I didn't mention that I don't have here to show you on either one of those is I do roll up some duct tape, and I always carry duct tape and zip ties along with me when I take rides. All right, moving on. So this is a small air compressor, and it just plugs into the cigarette lighter. And then I carry a steel stick. This is made by JB Weld for steel, and you mesh it together and apply it, and it'll fill a hole in an oil tank, take care of a hole in a gas tank. This is designed. This stuff is really good because you don't have to worry about oil or fuel. This will still work with oil and fuel. So, and then I have a tire patch kit. So I have the reamer that you run through, and then what you'll do is you'll put these guys you'll run it through here, and you can patch a hole if you get a screw or a nail in your tire. And it's not a permanent fix, but it's a temporary fix to get you off the middle of the highway and to some dealership where you can get your tire fixed. So, and then this is cement for the patches. Alright, and then this is an extra battery cable for my heated gear, just in case I have a short or something goes wrong, or I have an extra one. Okay, the normal kit, everybody's normal Harley Davidson kit has a tire gauge in it. The tire gauge I keep separate from my toolkit because I keep this readily available and kind of free in the bag. There's a few things I keep free in the bag. The other thing is I keep an O-Light. This is an O-Light Warrior Mini, and this flashlight has literally become my favorite. I have 3 of these. I have one in each vehicle, and I love them. They're a real nice tactical flashlight. You have a 2-way clip, so you can go either direction with the clip. And then there's 5 or 6 different settings. There's a strobe and 3 or 4 different brightnesses. This even has a real low 1 lume or 2 lume light where you can, where you just need enough light to see, but you don't want to wake your eyes up, or you're just trying to stumble through and find your way in the dark. This light is really nice. It's handy. It's good size, fits nice in your palm. This does have a back button for the light, and it's magnetic. So you can put it on your car, you could put it on a locker or whatever, and the recharger is magnetic too, so it's really cool and convenient. If you're interested in an O-Light, the Warrior Mini is amazing. I love this light. So, moving on. I added the foot pegs. I have highway pegs on my Roadglide, and I carry this extra socket because it fits. This is a 19, and it fits my really large bolt so that I can adjust my highway pegs if I need to. And then I do carry, this is an extra set of wrenches. What I love about this wrench is it has an adapter here on the end, and then you can use any of your screwdriver heads. I have hex heads, I have Allen heads, and it's always good to have an extra backup. A lot of the preppers will tell you one 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So it's always good to have an extra backup, and I try to follow that philosophy as much as I can. So, and then last but not least, for sure, is I carry this setup. This is a battery. This is the Type S, and it's fairly lightweight. It's easy to carry. What I like about, I just bought this at Costco, but what it is, it's a jumper for your car or for your motorcycle. So you've got option where you can plug in here if you want to charge your phone or your GoPro or one of those options. But it's designed to jumpstart a car or a motorcycle, and then you're not frying your battery to get somebody else's vehicle started. And it comes in handy every now and then for motorcycles, because sometimes somebody will leave a key on, or they'll have a battery issue, and we can jump their motorcycle. And so I carry that for everybody else as much as I carry it for me. So, alrighty, that wraps up the bonus tools, and this is pretty much all I carry, with the exception of the med kit, and we will get into the med kit in a different video. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to throw some comments in the bottom there and let me know, and I'd be happy to answer questions or put together a video on anything I carry. If you have a recommendation and you want me to carry something that you think would be helpful that maybe I'm not carrying now, I'd love to hear from you. Throw in a comment down below, and as always, thank you for watching my videos, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.